look, they look like pickles. As you can see, the stitches are not perfect, but it's kind of normal, good. I don't have any other words to describe it. Look, this is on the like front, the side, the back. This is without the filling, and now we have to join the head and to finish. This is one of the last steps. Look, this is the nose part, and this one are from the sides. And then once we finish with it, we will sew the ears, and then we'll join it to the body. Once we finish it, we will fill it. I'm doing it with the same fabric. I did it like with the arms, and that's it. So I have done the head and I turned it to the front. As you can see, this is kind of weird because when I was doing the head, I didn't realize the arms weren't on the correct way. So when I tried to turn it to the front, this was looking kind of weird, and I had to make a hole to take out the arms. And also the bear is like kind of sad. It doesn't stand up like this. It's sad. So the solution I thought was like putting on a wood stick. Well, I put it on a color because I didn't find a wood stick, but I hope this works. Like, more or less. I think it's not the best, but it is also not the worst. So the only steps are missing is to make its face, the ears, and to close this space we left before. Also, I'll try to make this bear like make it look prettier with maybe with a scarf, because if you see like this, he looks kind of naked. So I'll see what's the solution I'll find. Cause do you like it? It's kind of thin. Well, I'll do this. So here it is. I closed the back and the neck. In the back I did an invisible stitch, and from the neck I did it like normal. I know it seems horrible, but that doesn't matter because it will be covered by the scarf. And also the arms look like they are like this. They're not straight. So the solution I find is to sew it to the leg like this, and with this we also avoid that the bird sleep like this. And I'll do that, and also here I have the ears, and I'll pin it to the bird to see how this will look like. I guess maybe for here is one, and Here's another one. Looking at it like this, I think this doesn't seem like a bear. This seems like a mouse. Like it's thin and the head is like, I don't know, the nose is like the mouse, and the ears also. But well, I think that's because of the type of the fabric. But well, also here I cut the pieces of the scarf. I could do two because one will be on the neck, like only around the neck, and the other one will be the rest of the scarf, like this. I'll show you what's my idea. Like this, only one is on neck, and the other one I'll put it just like this. It looks prettier, right? It seems like now more like a bird. I hope that with the eyes and with the nose this goes like better and better. I was thinking also for the eyes, like putting these stars, uh, like one silver and the other one golden. It doesn't seem too good. Like this, and also with a white piece, like this, on the eye. Hi, itself. I'll do that, and also maybe some decorations like for Christmas. This looks like for Christmas Eve because of the green and the white, and if I put the stars, that will be better, I guess. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you. I have already added the eyes. As you can see, there are shiny stars, and also I added the ears. And now I was thinking how to make the nose, because before I tried with thread, but I didn't like the result, so I will be thinking something else. Well, I'll leave that for the end, and for now I will be adding the decorations. That will be, look, these stars and some stones, little stones, that I will sew into the scarf. I have already added the eyes. As you can see, there are shiny stars, and also I added the ears. And now I was thinking how to make the nose, because before I tried with thread, but I didn't like the result, so I will be thinking something else. Well, I'll leave that for the end, and for now I will be adding the decorations. That will be, look, these stars and some stones, little stones, that I will sew into the scarf. So while I do this, and because of my bear is color green, I'll give you some curiosities about the color green. Green was a deadly color in the 19th century. During this century, many fabrics were dyed with a pigment called Paris green or Scheele's green, which contained arsenic. Although the color was vibrant, it was toxic and caused illness and even deaths when absorbed through the skin or inhaled as dust. The same dye was also used in wallpaper, dresses, and toys. Green was hard to produce in the Middle Ages. For centuries, obtaining a bright and long-lasting green was very difficult. Natural dyes like indigo, that is the blue, and gold, the yellow, were combined to create green, but it faded easily. This made green expensive and reserved for people of power. Green in fashion, from revolution to avant-garde. During the French Revolution, green was uncommon in fashion, but during the 20th century, some designers like Christian Dior and Yves Saint Laurent embraced it as a symbol of refined rebellion, especially in fabrics like silk, velvet, or satin. Green in world cultures. In Ireland, the green is a national symbol, linked with St. Patrick and lush green fields. In China, a green hat can symbolize infidelity, so beware with gifting green clothes. And in the Islam, the green is considered a sacred color, which represents the paradise and the prosperity. In textiles, green is one of the most light-sensitive colors, depending on the type fiber like cotton, polyester, or silk, and the dye. It may appear like bluish green under cool lighting, olive green under warm lighting, and grayish if the dye is poorly fixed. And finally, the color green. The color green is commonly associated with relaxation and emotional balance. That's why we can find it commonly in hospitals, spas, yoga studios, and loungewear. And we also have finished the bear. I made a ribbon instead of the scarf, and look, there are some stars like this, and I pinned the ribbon to its back and its hand to avoid this to move and stay on its place. And now, while I do the nose, I will be telling you some curiosities of the sewing tools. Scissors, a symbol of superstition and power. In ancient Rome, scissors were so valuable that they were buried with their owners. In many cultures, placing open scissors under a child's pillow avoids bad dreams and spirits like witches. And stork-shaped embroidery scissors were originally used by midwives to cut umbilical cords before being adapted for sewing.